Hey guys, today we're going to be making Vietnamese, I can't say that word. I'm sorry. Chicken meatballs. I'm sorry. I don't know why that word is so hard for me to say, but I can't say that. But that is what we're going to be making today. So let's get started. All right. So for this recipe, I'm going to go over what you what the recipe actually calls for and what we're substituting because I could one of the things I wasn't going to buy because I'll never probably use it again. If I see that more and more recipes start calling for it, I'll invest in it, but for now no. And then one of the things I just absolutely could not find at all. So let's start. You're going to need 1 pound of ground chicken. The recipe calls for 3 tablespoons of fish sauce. I looked up what you can substitute fish sauce for, and it said soy sauce. So I'm going to be using soy sauce. Half of a small onion. This is the smallest I have in my bag of onions, so that's what we're going to be using. You need 2 cloves of garlic. I have this fresh garlic that I need to use up before it goes bad. So we're going to get some garlic out of that. I will probably end up using closer to 3 cloves just because I like garlic. The next thing calls for 1 stalk of lemongrass. Could not find lemongrass anywhere. I even today when I was at Trader Joe's, no lemongrass. So we looked it up. It says lemon zest. So we're going to use the zest of a lemon. And then you need 3 to 4 tablespoons. I haven't been 2 cloves of garlic. Did I say 2 cloves of garlic? Anyway, um, it calls for 1 stalk of lemongrass. We're gonna just zest this whole lemon because what else am I gonna use the zest for? Um, 3 to 4 tablespoons of chopped cilantro, which I have here, and I forgot to take out of the bag and put into a saver bag, but luckily it's still good. Usually I take produce out of the plastic bags because it's not good for them. 1 tablespoon of chopped mint. Oh, I didn't get the cornstarch out. You need 1.5 teaspoons of cornstarch. Then you need salt and pepper. And then the weirdest thing that you're going to need is about a fourth a cup of sugar to roll your meatballs in. You heard me right. We are rolling meatballs into sugar. All right, let's get started. All right, so the only thing that really confuses me about this meatball is there's no binder in it. There's no egg, there's no breadcrumbs. Maybe that's what the cornstarch is for. I don't know. Also, if you don't want to buy ground chicken, um, just if you have a food processor, you can take raw chicken and grind it up in a food processor. That's your raw chicken, or that is going to be your ground chicken. Forgot to take my rings off. Anyway, this is supposed to, it didn't say how many I was supposed to make. So hopefully it's enough. I don't know. All right, so mix the chicken with the rest of the ingredients except for the sugar. So we're going to put everything in here, mix it together. Um, it says not to overwork your meat because the meatballs will be tough. Using slightly damp hands, roll the mixture into golf ball sized meatballs, put on a plate, and let them sit in the fridge for a half an hour or so. So that's what we're going to do because we're making these early. Well, not really. We're making them about an hour early. I need to move you guys. Sorry, hold on. Hey guys, editor here. Um, I lost a whole clip for this video and I just realized this when I started editing it. So the clip I lost was me putting everything in the bowl. So the very next clip you're going to see is me rolling the meatballs. Also, at the end of this video, I will talk about my opinion on this. So we'll just go from there. But yeah, anyway, you're just going to take all the ingredients I read to you. Actually, I think I have them here. So try to keep all of the recipes so I can put them in the descriptions for you guys. This one, I will still do that, but it's not here. Oh, here it is. So you're going to put in all the ingredients except the sugar. So you're going to put in 3 tablespoons of fish sauce or soy sauce. I used soy sauce. A half a small onion minced. 2 cloves of garlic finely chopped. 1 stalk of lemongrass, tender white inside part only, minced. I used lemon zest because I could not find lemongrass anywhere. So that's what I used. Then you're going to use 3 to 4 tablespoons of chopped cilantro. I used a lot less than that because we don't care for cilantro. I think I only used like a tablespoon. A tablespoon of chopped mint. I used half a tablespoon because, again, this recipe was just weird to me to begin with. It was one my husband picked out. So anyway, 1.5 teaspoons of cornstarch, a half teaspoon of salt, fresh, salt and pepper, just pepper. It says fresh ground pepper, but just use what you have. All right, so you're going to mix all of that together in the bowl. And then we're going to roll them into balls and put them in the fridge, I believe. But that's the next clip, so. And I'm like seriously hoping that that last clip was not over 15 minutes. It's I'm trying to see. I don't know. I guess we're just gonna roll them into little balls. They smell weird. Backup plan will be pizza. I have some cauliflower pizza crusts in the freezer, so that is always a good backup plan, right? Should I have greased my parchment, you think? Oh well. It's just weird because you roll them in sugar. I don't know. I am up for trying new things, which is why I printed this recipe off, but I guess I didn't read the sugar part. I just kind of skim recipes, to be honest with you. And I don't know. These honestly do smell weird, but Vietnamese. Did I say it right that time? We have Indian food in our diet now. Why not try Vietnamese? Oh my god, that Indian food. I made butter chicken and that was good. But then we went to that Indian restaurant and oh my god, that was delicious. And I'd always been afraid to try Indian food because everyone that I talked to in the past talks about how spicy it is. But the one we went to, they specifically asked us, did we want mild, medium, or spicy? So I felt comfortable ordering basically anything off that menu just because of that. There are certain menu items they do specifically have fire signs next to, and I'm gonna guess it's because they come spicy, or there's, yeah, that maybe there's not a way to really mild it. So, I mean, I don't know, but I don't do spicy anymore, so I think the reason it's so weird is because it smells minty, and just minty meat doesn't sound good to me. I'm gonna wash my hands, rinse out the bowl, and then we are going to um, put these in the refrigerator, and then I'll be back in about an hour to roll them and then put them in the oven. So, but yeah. Ugh. Also, my stomach is like really nauseous right now, and I don't know why. Like, I feel so nauseous. And I felt nauseous before I started cooking this stuff, or making this stuff, so it's not this. All right, I'm putting this in the fridge and we'll be back. All right, my microphone says it's still on, so hopefully you can hear me. I'm just gonna put some sugar. Oven's preheated, 400. I forgot to say that at the beginning of the video, but preheat your oven to 400. And I'm just gonna do that. If I need more, I'll get more. And oh, we're going to roll these, oddly enough, and just plop them right back on the paper. Because I'm going to bake them on the same paper. It doesn't say to switch paper, but I don't know, guys. I am making some Instant Pot fried rice, which is just rice, soy sauce, chicken broth, and frozen vegetables. Hopefully that's good enough. Everything I found out about these meatballs say you're supposed to put them in lettuce wraps or miso, not miso soup. Yeah, miso, no, pho. So, obviously, I don't have pho, and my husband is not going to eat lettuce wraps. So, um, this is what we're doing. And like I said, we have pizza on backup. If I need to throw some frozen pizzas in, I will. The issue is I would have to get some toppings laid out. Actually, I guess I could just break up the frozen toppings and put them on, but um, so I don't know. I need to do a load of towels because my dish towels are running low. I need to set the timer. It says 15 minutes. So we're going to do 15 minutes and then I'll check on them. And I don't know if this... No, it still hasn't. I hate the Instant Pot, y'all. Like, sometimes it just doesn't seal. And pees me off so bad. Okay, I'm gonna take the dog out and then we'll come back in and check on the rice, see if it's sealed yet. Okay, I'm sorry the lighting is bad. I'm not turning the lights on. So anyway, truth talk. This this was not, I didn't like it. I'm not saying you wouldn't like it. I didn't like it. I'm glad I made fried rice on this day because that's what I ended up eating was the fried rice. Um, I ate a couple of the meatballs, like I stomached them down, but I didn't like them. They were just too weird for me. I think if it didn't have the mint in it, they would have been fine. Also, the onions I think need to be cooked before they go into the meatballs because they were still too crunchy. And I don't like crunchy onions. I don't like raw onions. So for me, it was just a no. It didn't work for me. But if you try this, you'll have to let me know if you liked it or not, or if this is just a failed recipe. Also, I wanted to reiterate, I know in the video I said I printed it off, blah, blah, blah. I tend to print off recipes and then I let my husband choose from them. So that's why I said my husband chose it. And I don't necessarily read the recipes before I print them off. I just look at the titles and say, oh, that sounds interesting, print it off. So that's what we go off of. And this one was a fail, and I'll show you guys. I wrote nope and put a big X on it so I don't put it in my recipe book when I'm done putting the ingredients and stuff online. These are all recipes that I've cooked. I have not recorded all of these recipes. So what I'm planning on doing, because a lot of these we did like, so what I'm planning on doing is actually going back, and the ones I didn't record, I'm going to record before I put them in my book. And this is just what I've been storing all of the recipes I've already made in. And yeah, so these were Joyce's Vietnamese chicken meatballs, and I'm sorry, Joyce, but they aren't good. Anyway, let me know if you try them and what you thought of them. All right. I was going to say, all right, bye. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. Comment down below. Let me know if you tried this and liked it, or if you didn't like it. I really want to know if anyone's made this and liked it. It's got to be like a, you either prefer minty food or you don't, I don't know. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.